Hello and welcome back to another video here in the Lego room. I don't know which video this is going to be used for because we are attempting quite possibly the biggest week that we've ever had, certainly as Galactic Bricker, and with the upcoming, I say upcoming, it will have happened when this video goes out, Whatnot stream. We're doing 3 back-to-back streams over the weekend coming, which is February the 28th. The video showing off everything that you could potentially win and grab a hold of has just gone live, and it's made me realise we need to get things moving in this room. We are in the middle of moving some stuff in. We've bought some furniture from IKEA. We've made a trip. We may need to make another trip to grab a few more bits. And inadvertently, these two things have correlated about the same time. So it's probably no secret from the countless sort of room update videos that I've done that I'm not particularly thrilled with the way this room is laid out. It is very much my own little sanctuary. It's also my office that I work from, and of course it hosts all this Lego stuff, and of course now hosts Whatnot streams as well. And I want to sort of make a few adjustments. There's 1 or 2 units that may leave. There's 1 or 2 units that we've already bought that will be coming in, and then we'll be looking at whether or not we can add some more units to this space for now, or whether or not it's best to hold off and maybe when we're looking at a new property in the future. Either way, I'm going to show you what we are getting up to. We're going to build some shelves, we're going to move a few things around, and we're going to prep for this Whatnot stream. Let's get going. And now for the interesting bit, getting the shelf that's bigger than the door into the room and unboxing it, and had help from Mrs. Bricker, who is more fond of doing IKEA furniture than I am, let's say. I sort of tolerate it for the end goal, which is of course to create fantastic Lego displays in the Lego room. I also took this opportunity to dust a whole bunch of sets, a lot of sets dusty, because we haven't really moved the room around for the last month or so. The biggest, deepest shelf we finally got in, and we sort of had to experiment with just what we were going to put on it and how we were going to move the room around to fit it in. Hello, it is Tuesday. It is the Tuesday after we've done the Whatnot streams, and as you may be able to see, everything is kind of a mess. We've got very, very few figures left on the board. Everything that was here kind of for the show was only temporarily for the show. We now need to sort of pull this table out, move the table out of the room until we do the next show, put the desk back in, and move things around so that we've got space to put the new bits of furniture in. We also then need to go back to IKEA to pick up the other piece of furniture which we neglected last week because we had the Whatnot streams. I'm still very tired from doing these Whatnot streams. We've had a very busy weekend generally, not just with Bricker and Whatnot, but with everything else as well. So lots to do now. We're going to kind of take it slow. I'm not sure how many days this video is going to be done over, but hopefully we'll have some sort of new results in the Lego room for you to check out by the end of it. Let's start to move things out of here so that we can get the new stuff in. Oh boy, in that clip, can you tell that I am tired from doing those Whatnot streams? We had a very busy weekend as well, along with those Whatnot streams as well. And we've actually got a couple more coming up in the weekend that precedes this video, the weekend of the 15th of March through to the Monday the 17th. We're doing 2 Disney, Star Wars and Marvel streams on the Whatnot platform for the Whatnot Enchanted Spring Disney event. I've already dropped the video about what you can expect to see, the freebies that you can win, and some of the minifigures you can get your hands on as well. That did mean that I needed to get all of the Disney minifigures together and take all of the other off the plate. So the next task is to get this table out of here, and that means that we can sort of work on the display about a week after we probably should have started, and it also means I can get the desk back into the room, and then we can start looking at sort of new shelving and potentially picking up some more new shelving for the room. So let's get this out of here.
Oh yeah.
3 millionth trip to IKEA. He's feeling a bit rough.
I just didn't. I would prefer to have put my fingers through my hair while I'm waving a fiver around in the car park. I was just brushing my nails as well.
A successful trip. We got a whole bunch of these box splits to go in the unit over here. We'll probably start dividing these up, and we'll probably move rack side as well. And whilst it may appear that chivalry is dead from Mrs. Bricker pushing the IKEA trolley there, I did actually take the responsibility myself building the second shelf. And as you can see, I wanted to see if the burrow would fit in it. The great thing I love about these Billy bookcases is the fact that you can adjust the shelf height, meaning that we could get it in there. And pretty pleased with this one. Not sure whether it'll move as time goes by, but let's show you what we ended up doing with it. So this is the second shelf, and yeah, this is what we're going to do with it. It's a Lego Harry Potter shelf, and that's because it fits this absolute beauty perfectly. The burrow goes nicely inside of it because you can adjust the height. Then got Hagrid's hut underneath, Funko. This probably won't be the end layout, but you get the theme of what we're going for. You can also see the night bus being built on the channel within the next couple of days, certainly within the next week or so. And then the boat at the very bottom there as well, and you can see off to the side we've got all of the artwork that still needs to be hung. We may well be in a different Lego room by the time that is all hung. Let me show you the rest of the space. I'm also now an absolute pro at putting these together. I think I got this one done in about a minute, which will be a new world record, I'd imagine. Get it clocked in with Guinness, and I'm gonna have a little bit of a play around with all of the box splits and just see what we want to have in there and moving forward. Right, let's start off in this corner where we've still got the cantina and the Boba Fett throne room, everything basically that's from Tatooine. And we do have the Obi-Wan hut in the backlog that may well come out. What you'll notice as I go around the room is that there is now room to bring some more stuff out of backlog. There's a lot of extra space that's been created with these two new shelves and with the box splits as well. Harry Potter's been moved over into the corner. It makes it a bit closer to the new Harry Potter shelves that we've just done. And as you can see as we go down, some little bits and pieces just hidden away in the corner there, and that's because the table is currently out. This will come out for the Whatnot stream, and we'll stick the big table in so that we can get all of the good stuff on there. Make sure you join us there Saturday night at 7 PM. The links should already be in the bio. You've got Yavin 4 as you go up through Star Destroyer. We still haven't found a good place for that yet. And sail barge down and then into dioramas. I've tried to keep as much Star Wars together as is possible. And then what you'll notice as we come through, you've got a ton of Funko on the very bottom there, along with a couple of other bits and pieces into a Marvel section. And the reason for this is because there is going to be something new going in this big shelf that we've created over the next week or two. We're planning to get a rather big set for my birthday over the next week or so, and it will go into that rather large shelf. It's a set that I have neglected to pick up. It's a rather big set, rather expensive. I think it's over 6,000 pieces. If you've got any guesses and you're watching until this point, do stick it in the comments below, and who knows, you might get shouted out if you are correct. And up into what I call a Tantive shelf, and then we've got some sort of Return of the Jedi stuff with Dengar Funko Pop there as well, and then up to the very top with the helmets as well, and there is bits and pieces on the other shelves. So the box splits need work because I still haven't just really decided what's going to go in what. I do need a new case for Star Wars figs. I've got a ton of Star Wars figs that could end up in a separate case. And then as you go through, you can see you've got the new, if you haven't gone and checked out that video, 332nd Victory and Death mock, and then you've got the Peridia, and then what is going to go in this final one, we believe, will be some Harry Potter and Fantastic Beast figs. So I've lined them up to go in another case sometime soon. You'll see that on the channel. And yeah, there's loads of bits and pieces that we need to sort of work through, loads of stuff that hasn't yet been put back out, and yeah, there's plenty still to do. So I'm going to leave it there for today, but thank you so much for watching. It's sincerely appreciated. Stay tuned. We've got a ton of stuff coming up in this space. We've got tons of stuff now we can get out of the backlog. We've got a very exciting new set that's going to go in that corner there as well, and we're going to have a bit of a reshuffle. There's a whole load of new possibilities for us to do in this space, and of course we've got the upcoming Whatnot streams as well. I'll drop the thumbnail on screen. Go and bookmark those shows. The link should be in the bio, and make sure you use it to get £10 free credit if it is your first time using the Whatnot platform. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you in the very next video or stream. Bye.